Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and outstanding business sponsors who make these live presentations possible for you fans to enjoy. I'm Joseph Brett alongside Johnny McCoy coming to you live from South Medford High School here in Medford, Oregon. We thank you for joining us on tonight's broadcast. We welcome you to the Lithia Superstar Pregame Show presented by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Today featuring the visiting Corvallis Spartans taking on your South Medford Panthers in a non-league endowment game here at Dennis Murphy Court at South Medford High School. We're pleased you are joining us for this event on Table Rock Sports, and we welcome our home and visiting fans to the broadcast. Joe Brett is our executive producer for tonight's event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. A big Table Rock Sports thank you to the 3,300 plus of you who have already subscribed. If you're listening to this broadcast and you have not, find that red subscribe button, give it a click, and get notified when all games go live across the Table Rock Sports Network. It's Corvallis taking on South Medford here at Dennis Murphy Court. It's a non-league endowment game for the Panthers tonight. They're taking on the number 4 ranked team coming out of the 5A. Corvallis coming from the Willamette Conference. South Medford out of the Southwest Conference. The Corvallis Spartans come into this one 2-0 on the season. They are coached by Dan Miller, assisted by Tyler Lancaster and Kathy Lynch. Corvallis in their first 2 games, they beat Canby 50-42, and they took down Sprague 55-30 back on December 10th. The Panthers come into this one ranked number 2 in the OSAA after the first coaches poll, or maybe it was the second, not sure, but the latest coaches poll came out, and the Panthers ranked number 2 in the state of Oregon. They are last year's defending state champions, and in my book, they're number 1 in the state because, they won the state title last year. They're unbeaten to open up the season this year, and in a lot of people's eyes, that probably, means a lot. The Panthers, though, not too worried about where they stand. They will let their game on the court speak for itself. They are a well-coached team. Longtime head coach for the Lady Panthers is Tom Cole, and the Lady Panthers are assisted by Yeremi Mejia. The Panthers took down Beaverton on December 6, 67-32, and they took down West Salem 63-49 on December 7th. That was all at the Barlow Trails Girls Basketball Tournament at Barlow High School. We'll take a look at this coaches poll here just to get a reminder. Clackamas receiving 10 number 1 votes. They're 2-0 on the season. The Panthers received 2 number 1 votes. They're 2-0 on the season. South Medford will play, I believe, 9 games before Clackamas even has another game on their schedule. And the Panthers set to get underway here in just a moment at Dennis Murphy Court against the number 4 ranked 5A team, Corvallis. You're listening to South Medford Panthers basketball on Table Rock Sports. We're going to step away for a moment, back right after this with more Lady Panthers basketball.
The wrap-up-the-year sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Jump online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
One of the things I like most about working at the Ashland Food Co-op is that it's a partner with RVTD's Employer Pass program. It makes it super easy for me to get to work and save a ton of money. I play a lot of musical instruments. I bought my own tuba when I started working at the co-op. Sometimes I'll bring it into work to play for like my coworkers and the customers. When I bring my tuba onto the bus with me, it definitely gets a lot of heads turned and people will ask me, what's that thing? Why is it so big? RVTD is moving our community forward.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night here on TableRockSports.net. Going to get the starting lineups for both teams coming your way, and then we'll have Lady Panthers basketball coming right up, starting with the Corvallis Spartans. It's number 0, Sophia Robel, senior. Senior, Nalia Wagger. Senior, Grace Panabaker. Number 12, senior, Katie Ruick. And joining her teammates in the starting lineup, junior, number 22, Ellie Painter. And now the starting lineup for your South Medford Panthers. Number 2, senior, guard, Maddie Warburg. Senior, guard, number 5, Sarah Schmerbach. Junior, guard, Jordan Barlow. Junior guard and forward, Dylan Howell. And joining her teammates in the starting lineup is junior center, Mayanabasi Akpan. The Panthers, the defending state champions in the 6A, about to take on the Corvallis Spartans in some Lady Panthers basketball. The Panthers lost a few pieces, but they have some pretty good returners on this lineup. Sarah Schmerbach, a big-time defensive player for the Panthers. Jordan Barlow, Dylan Howell, Mayanabasi Akpan, all big parts of that state championship team last year. Some names that were on the team as well. Key role players off the bench, Peyton Anderson and Elise Richardson. Going to see them come off the bench. Probably the number 6 and number 7 players on this basketball team. The lone freshman on the team is Citrine Verrey. As the Panthers win the opening tip, they give it to Akpan down low, and Akpan quickly puts the Panthers on the board with a 2-0 lead just 15 seconds into this first quarter. The Panthers, a heavy defensive team. You're going to see a lot of steals from this South Medford team. They force a lot of turnovers, and they turn them into points on the other end. A good trap defense down low by Akpan and Barlow. A three-pointer here from deep, no good. And Barlow going to come down with the rebound. And Schmerbach now will cross midcourt with it into the corner. Three-point try is no good, off the back of the rim for Howell. The Panthers get the offensive rebound, though, and keep it alive. And it's Howell on the backdoor cut, just missing that one on the feed from Akpan. The ball goes out of bounds, last touched by the Spartans. South Medford will hold on to it under their own basket. Schmerbach to get it into the top of the key, finds Warburg. Akpan has it deflected away, but a nice second effort to get the ball back. Another three-point try, this time from Barlow, is no good. And there's a turnover there for Corvallis. The first takeaway for the Panthers. Schmerbach down low, goes up strong, misses the shot, but she is fouled, and she'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. 6:17 to go here in the first period. Schmerbach misses the first free throw off the back of the rim. Second free throw is good. Panthers lead it 3-0. Deep three here. Misses the rim from Wager. Quickly ahead, the Panthers find Schmerbach for the bucket. She now has 3 of the Panthers' 5 points. And Wager goes up and comes down before being able to get rid of the basketball there. And a traveling violation is called. The Panthers forcing another turnover. We mentioned it earlier in the game. The Panthers, a pretty great defensive team. They're going to force a lot of mistakes from any opponent that they play. You don't see them turn the ball over a whole lot, or at least last year we didn't see them really turn the ball over a whole lot. They've already committed a couple of them here, and a backcourt violation on the Spartans will give the ball quickly right back to South Medford. And a good feed from Warburg finds Barlow cutting to the basket, and the Panthers lead at 7-0. And another turnover for Corvallis. Substitutions coming in for the Spartans. Ellie Painter back in for Corvallis along with Lucy Smart. It'll send Panna Baker and Robel to the bench. Good feed from Akpan down low to Dylan Howell. Panthers with a 9-0 lead. 9-0 run to open up the ball game. 4:37 to go here in the first quarter. A foul there called on Barlow. The Panthers already with 4 people in the scorebook in this one. Barlow comes to the bench for a breather, and Malia Talawani into the ball game, junior guard for the Panthers. Akpan steps in front of that one. Corvallis able to hold on to the basketball. And a foul will be called here on Warburg, her first personal. That is Warburg's first personal. And a Corvallis turnover. Three-pointer here. No good for Warburg. Offensive rebound put back, no good for Akpan. And the ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be Corvallis basketball. Full court pressure here from the Panthers, and they force another Corvallis turnover, their 5th already of the ball game. And a timeout taken by the Spartans. The Panthers lead at 9-0, 3:53 to go here first quarter. We're going to step away as well. Back right after this with more South Medford Lady Panthers basketball on TableRockSports.net.
What's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
Dad, 4 free phones.
Have you tried the 4 free phone flakes?
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. US Cellular.
Visit US Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back here on Table Rock Sports. It's the Lithia Superstore game of the night. Missed 3-point try there by the Panthers, but another offensive rebound gives them a second look at setting up the offense here and putting points on the board and extending their lead. Smerbach all the way to the basket, can't get it to go. Rebound into the hands of Stella Voice into the ball game for the first time for Corvallis. And another Corvallis turnover, a steal for the Panthers. Taulani will bring it up the floor, crosses midcourt, now into the hands of Smearbach. She's going to drive all the way to the basket, kicks it out to Akpan. Panthers will set the pick and roll for her. And we have a foul on the shot attempt by Akpan, and Akpan will head to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. 2:59 on the clock still here in the first quarter. Anderson, Barlow, and Richardson all into the ball game for South Medford. We'll give Smearbach, Warburg, and Dylan Howell a breather. The first free throw from Akpan is good. Second free throw off the back of the rim, no good. Foul on Malia Taulani. Good defense there from Barlow, guarding Katie Ruick. The ball goes off of the hands of Barlow. Corvallis will have it from in front of the Panther bench. Foul here will be called on Peyton Anderson. That's the 4th team foul against the Panthers. One more will send Corvallis into the bonus. Shooting 2 free throws for the remainder of the quarter. 3-point try here, no good. And it's going to last be touched by, they say, Peyton Anderson. Nalia Wagger into the ball game. Replaces Ellie Painter. for Corvallis. Inbounds pass deflected out of bounds by Taulani and Akpan. Three-point try here. No good, off the front of the rim. Peyton Anderson comes down with the rebound. Quickly ahead to Akpan. Under the basket. She can't get it to go. A little too deep there. Under the basket was Akpan. Full court pressure here from South Medford. Good job to break that pressure was Katie Ruick. And that one in and out for the Spartans, trying to get on the board. They trail South Medford 10-0 here in the first quarter. Peyton Anderson for three. It's good. .13-0 run for the Panthers to open up the ball game. Ellie Painter back into the ball game for the Spartans, replacing Parker Dewar. Ten seconds now on the shot clock. Down to 7, 5, 4. Ball knocked away by Anderson, and we're going to have a shot clock violation. The Panthers forcing another Corvallis turnover. 1:10 on the clock here in the first quarter. Reese Richardson brings it up now into the hands of Barlow. Anderson going to take another three. Step back, no good. Goes over the top of the backboard. So it'll be Corvallis basketball. Olivia Bannister into the ball game. Replaces Grace Panabaker. Full court pressure once again from South Medford. And the Panthers knock the ball away. A jump ball is called, and it'll be Corvallis basketball. The possession arrow in their favor. 44.6 seconds to go here first quarter. Dylan Howell will check back into the ball game to replace Mayan Akpan. Anderson steps in front of that pass there. The Panthers with another steal. Quickly ahead to Barlow with the left hand. No good. Anderson offensive rebound. Now Taulani will try one, and she's fouled going up for the shot and heading to the free throw line. Foul goes against Nalia Wagger. And now Taulani will shoot two free throws. First one is up and no good. And Taulani gets one of two to go. Her first points of the ball game. 14-0 Panther lead. 25 seconds to go. The shot clock is turned off for Corvallis. They get the ball down low to Sophia Robel. And Robel's fouled and heading to the free throw line. She has a chance to put Corvallis on the board with 19.4 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Dylan Howell called for the personal foul. That'll be the 15th foul against the Panthers. First free throw is up and good from Robel. Stella Boyce now checks into the ball game for the Spartans. Second free throw off the back of the rim, gets it to fall in. 14-2 now. Barlow brings it up. Barlow will take a three off the front of the rim. Anderson comes down with the offensive rebound. Spartans get it back. 2 seconds on the clock. And a shooting foul as the clock expires for Corvallis. It's going to send Wagger to the free throw line to shoot three. First free throw is good. Second one. Rims out. And the final free throw off the front of the rim. Wagger only able to hit 1 of 3. And at the end of the first quarter, it's South Medford 14, Corvallis 3. You're listening to Lady Panthers basketball on TableRockSports.net. Back right after this.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like, too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever. Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night here on TableRockSports.net. South Medford leading Corvallis 14-3 as we head to the start of the second quarter. Schmerbach here, gonna finish for the Panthers. And South Medford now with a 16-3 lead as Tom Cole gonna call a timeout. Barlow took a shot to the head there. So Tom Cole just getting her a little bit of a breather. Folks, our fall sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Jeep Dodge Chrysler, where you can find great deals on the lot or at lithiasuperstore.com. And our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, now with 9 locations nearby to serve you. And today's game is brought to you by Taprock Northwest Bar and Grill and Grants Pass on the banks of the Rogue River, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. Inbounds pass goes over the top of everybody, but they're going to say South Medford got a hand on it. So they'll stay Corvallis basketball now on this side of midcourt. They get it in. Going to set up the offense. Swing it around the right side. Looking for a cutter going to the basket. Nobody there. South Medford does a great job of not letting anybody really get down low. And a terrific effort there from Akpan going to the floor. selling her body to make the play. A jump ball is called, and the possession arrow pointing in favor of Corvallis. The Spartans with it now, get it down low. Panthers knock the ball away. They're going to come away with it. Another steal for South Medford. And on the other end, it's Taolani finishing at the basket. 9 turnovers now for Corvallis. 4 of those are steals for the Panthers. 6:52 to go here, second quarter. 18-3 South Medford lead. Still with the full court pressure. Corvallis gets the ball across midcourt. Deep three here. No good. Rebound Schmerbach. She can bring the ball up herself. Gets it up in the air looking for Taolani, but a little too strong on the pass over the top of her head, and it goes out of bounds. And another strip ball there. A South Medford steal. A Corvallis turnover. Make that number 10 and a foul quickly thereafter by the Spartans. The foul on Corvallis is Ellie Painter. Her first personal, first team foul of the second quarter for the Spartans basketball team. Taolani showed that she might take the three, thought better of it, and pulls up for a little floater. Now has 5 points in the ball game, and the Panthers have a 17-point lead. Tough shot there, no good. Offensive rebound and putback is good for Robel. She now has 4 of Corvallis' 5 points in the ball game. Howell, step back jumper, no good. Akpan trying to track down the basketball, but not able to get to it in time. It goes out of bounds. Corvallis will have it. Taolani into the basket, has her shot blocked by Robel. A foul on Schmerbach here. Three-point try. It's good for the Spartans. Parker Doer with the three-pointer there for Corvallis. And a foul on the other end. Doer called for the foul. Anderson and Richardson back into the ball game for South Medford, replacing Talwani and Dylan Howe. And Tom Cole going to call a timeout. Will step away. The Panthers lead it by 12, 20-18 with 4:31 to go here in the first half. You're listening to Lady Panthers basketball on TibleRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
We welcome you back. Lithia Superstore game of the night here on Table Rock Sports. You see on our John L. Scott scoreboard, South Medford leads it by 12, 20-8. Make it 14 as Schmerbach hits that one off the glass. He now has 7 in the ball game. John L. Scott has offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Three-pointer there is good. By Katie Ruick. 22-11 now the score. The Panthers with an 11-point lead. Schmerbach has it. Gives it to Akpan, and Akpan gets the jumper. Give and go to Robel, and she's fouled by Elise Richardson. So Robel will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. And they call Akpan for the foul, not Richardson. That is Akpan's first personal, second team foul of the quarter. Ellie Painter back in for Corvallis, replaces Panabaker. They're going to say that last foul was not in the act of shooting. And the Panthers with another takeaway. They're 6 still, 11th Corvallis turnovers. Schmerbach to the rim, no good. Robel with the rebound. Three-pointer here, it's good for Doer. And it's now a 10-point South Medford lead. Schmerbach has that one blocked by Robel. Out of bounds. Last touch by Robel. Dylan Howe back in for the Panthers. And a foul on Corvallis away from the basketball. Goes against Lucy Smart, her second personal, third team foul for the Spartans. 3 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Three-pointer from Schmerbach, it's good. Schmerbach now has 10 for the Panthers. Anderson with the rebound, quickly brings the ball up the court, gets it to Richardson. Kicks it out to Smerbach. Thought about the three. Now to Howell for three. No good. Akpan keeps it alive. Anderson to the basket. The up and under is good. And the foul. Count the bucket. And she'll head to the free throw line to complete the three-point play. 29-14 Panthers. Sophie Roble back into the game for Corvallis. Katie Ruick called for the foul for the Spartans, her first personal. That's the fourth team foul of the quarter. One more, and it'll be the bonus for South Medford. 2:15 to go in the half. Panthers back out to a 15-point lead. And another Corvallis turnover. Smerbach all the way the other way. Off the glass, it's good. 31-14 Panthers. Jumper, good. For Ellie Painter. Her first bucket of the ball game. Akpan, no good. Too strong, gets her own offensive rebound. Second chance try, no good. Richardson keeps it alive. Anderson will take a three here now, off the back of the rim. Another offensive rebound, though. And a foul on Roble for Corvallis. Her first personal, fifth team foul against So 15 foul against Corvallis will send Akpan to the free throw line to shoot two. And even though we did it all year last year, the rule change for the bonus, now 5 fouls in any quarter will be 2 free throws. Still got to get used to that. It looks like even the officials down there, like, hey, that's 5. We got to get her to the line. The first one good from Akpan. Second one good as well. 33-16 now for the Panthers. Akpan now has 7. Final minute of the first half. 3-point try here. It's good for Ruick. Smerbach for 3, no good. Panthers trying to keep it alive, and it'll be last touched by Akpan. 30.4 seconds to go here in the first half. Corvallis will have it with the shot clock turned off. Parker Doer back into the ball game for Corvallis, along with Nalia Wagger. Wagar. Get that right eventually here this game. Good defense by Akpan, forcing the turnover. Smerbach not able to finish on the other end. Peyton Anderson called for the foul for the Panthers, her second personal, third team foul. 7.5 seconds on the clock for Corvallis. Another 3 for Ruick. No good. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Coming up at the break, it's going to be the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. Visit playmedford.com for the latest fall activity guide. All the sports leagues, classes, and special events await you. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. Back with the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report coming up right after this.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Hi guys, my name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Time of year we celebrate family, traditions, and great food. At Abby's, our legendary pizzas are so giant, they feed up to 6 happy family members. When you need a break from cooking, think Abby's. Our place or your place. Our family is here for your family.
Let's go to Hawaii for the holidays!
Here's an easier idea. Enjoy Abby's classic Big Hawaiian Pizza this December. This delicious tropical and giant pizza is at a special holiday price. And when you gift an Abby's gift card, we'll give you a present too.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
Rod here from Medford Mattress. We're all about helping you save money on a super comfortable, healthy night's sleep. We have low prices, special no-interest financing, and free local delivery. That's right, free local delivery on brands like Simmons, Beautyrest Black, Serta Perfect Sleeper, Beauty Sleep, and more. So if you want to save on a comfortable, healthy night's sleep, come to Medford Mattress, downtown Medford, and see what you've been missing.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff. Bye, Mom. Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night here on TableRockSports.net. It's the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. Did you know that the city of Medford is the largest provider of community recreation classes, programs, and sports leagues in Southern Oregon? The program guide just came out. Find out about all the recreation and learning opportunities available at playmedford.com. The Panthers lead it at the break 33-19, a 14-point South Medford lead. Going to go over some scoring here. We'll start with Corvallis. Sophie Robel has 4. Nalia Wagger has 1. Katie Ruick has 6 on 2 3-pointers. Ellie Painter with 2, and Parker Dewar has got 6 as well on 2 3-pointers of her own for the Corvallis' 19 points. South Medford, 6 scorers getting into the books in the first half. Malia Taulani has 5 Panther points. Sarah Schmierbach has 10. Jordan Barlow has 2. Dylan Howell has 2. Mayan Akpan has 7. And Peyton Anderson with 3. And the Panthers lead it by 14. It's the Panther defense getting it done as always for South Medford. They've forced 14 turnovers in the first half. 8 steals, turning those into points on the other end, and that's going to result in a victory almost each and every time when you're able to play defense like they are. A minute and a half to go until we get back to the action here at Dennis Murphy Court. Going to step away for one more break, but we'll be right back with more Lady Panthers basketball on TableRockSports.net right after this.
to wrap up the year's sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Jump online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
One of the things I like most about working at the Ashland Food Co-op is that it's a partner with RVTD's Employer Pass program. It makes it super easy for me to get to work and save a ton of money. I play a lot of musical instruments. I bought my own tuba when I started working at the co-op. Sometimes I'll bring it into work to play for like my coworkers and the customers. When I bring my tuba onto the bus with me, it definitely gets a lot of heads turned and people will ask me, what's that thing? Why is it so big? RVTD is moving our community forward.
And we welcome you back. It's the Lithia Superstore game of the night here on Table Rock Sports. Start of the third quarter, the Panthers open up with the basketball and a 14-point lead, as you see on our John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Akpan to the basket, no good. Rebound. Corvallis is Ellie Painter. And another Panther steal. Howell coming away with it. Now to Smirbach. Smirbach goes up strong and gets fouled. And she'll be heading to the free throw line to shoot 2. The foul committed on Ellie Painter for Corvallis. Her second personal and the first team foul here in the third quarter. First free throw, no good. Second one on the way, no good as well. Howell able to get the rebound though and keeps it alive for the Panthers. Taulani has it here. Barlow took a shot there in the first half. Taulani starting the second half for the Panthers. Give and go feed to Akpan, and it's good off the glass for Mayan Akpan. Akpan now with 9 in the ball game. Foul here goes against Dylan Howell. That'll be Howell's second personal foul of the ball game. First team foul in the quarter for the Panthers. And another steal, Howell again. And she's going to finish at the basket for South Medford. Jump ball, possession arrow favors Corvallis. Taulani called for the foul. Her second personal. Taulani again called for the foul. That'll be her third personal foul. Third team foul here in the third quarter for South Medford. Taulani going to have to come off the floor, and in to replace her is Elise Richardson. And another steal for South Medford. Howell comes away with it. Finishing on the other end is Maddie Warburg, her first bucket of the ball game. Panthers now lead 39-19, a 20-point South Medford lead. as they start to pull away here in the third quarter. Dylan Howell, and that's going to be her third takeaway here in the last 2 minutes. Dylan Howell doing it all on defense for South Medford. And Tom Cole going to call a timeout. We'll keep it right here. Folks, for over 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the industry leader in clear choice in Southern Oregon. Whether it's auto or residential glass, Bill's Glass covers the complete spectrum from your vehicle to any room in the house. And Rogue Credit Union, once again, is proud to partner with Table Rock Sports and the Medford School District on the 3-Point Club this winter, supporting community schools and the tools to meet your needs. Rogue Credit Union. Three-pointer here from Warburg. No good off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound for Richardson. Another offensive rebound for Schmierbach, and she puts it back off the glass. 12 now in the ball game for Schmierbach. And an offensive foul on Corvallis. Sophie Roble called on the foul. And a foul here. Going to go against Corvallis. Dylan Howell at the free throw line to shoot two, misses the front end. Gets the second one to go. And Akpan steps in front of that one, gets the steal. Foul on Corvallis' Ellie Painter. Another Corvallis turnover. 42-19, Panther lead. Schmierbach, good feed down low to Akpan. And a little hand check there. Elise Richardson riding the hip there on defense. That'll be the fourth team foul here in the third quarter. That's the first personal on Richardson. .4:16 to go here in the third quarter. Schmierbach with the rebound. Quickly ahead to Akpan. And Akpan fouled and goes down hard. But quickly she's going to be up and to her feet. She's all right, and she's heading to the free throw line. And she's going to shoot a pair. And Corvallis going to take a timeout as the Panthers lead it now 45-19. You're listening to South Medford Panthers basketball on TableRockSports.net.
What's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
Dad, 4 free phones.
Have you tried the 4 free phone flakes?
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they? Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. US Cellular.
Visit US Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned.
We welcome you back with the Superstore game of the night here on Table Rock Sports. Akpan hits both. She now has 13 points in the ball game. The Panthers lead it 46-19. Richardson not able to finish at the basket there. And the three-point shot there is good. Down low, Schmerbach. She now has 14 in the ball game. Sophie Roble back into the ball game for Corvallis, and Zoe Cedars into the ball game for the first time. Schmerbach and Warburg going to come to the bench for the Panthers. Taulani and Verray into the ball game. Verray in for the first time tonight. Panthers lead by 26. Still, Howe all the way to the basket. Foul away from the ball, down low. Going to go on Corvallis's Nalia Wagger called for the foul. That's her fourth personal foul of the ball game. Fifth foul on Corvallis here in the third quarter, so the Panthers in the bonus the rest of the way for 2:18. And Dylan Howe shooting a pair. First free throw for Howe is good. And Howe misses the second, so she gets the front end. She's done that now twice in a row. Three-point try here, no good. Roble the offensive rebound. And a foul. And that'll put Roble on the line to shoot 2 free throws, as that's the 15th foul for the Panthers. Fourth personal on Taulani. Roble gets the first one to go. The second one for Roble off the front end of the rim. So she gets 1 of 2 to go. And a foul down low. Verret had a wide open Peyton Anderson for 3, but the foul gonna shut down the play, and the Panthers will head to the free throw line. And Verret a chance to get into the scoring column for the Panthers. She'll shoot a pair with 1:56 to go here in the third. First free throw on the way is good for Verret. Second free throw good as well. So Verret hits a pair. And the Panthers lead at 51-23. Roble can't finish down low. Offensive rebound, and Anderson pokes it away from behind out of bounds. Corvallis will have it from under their own basket. Parker Dewar back in for Corvallis along with Tatum McVeigh. McVeigh into the ball game for the first time. Dewar for 3, no good off the front of the rim. Gets her own offensive rebound. The putback no good. A third try from Roble, no good. She'll try it once more. Back-to-back offensive rebounds. The basket good and a foul. And she'll head to the line to complete the three-point play. And she completes the three-point play. Minute 20 to go here in the third. Up and under for Smearbach is good. Smearbach does a terrific job of getting to the basket. And a moving screen there is going to be called on Roble. And the Panthers heading back to the free throw line. And her night is done. Roble is going to foul out of the ball game for Corvallis with 1:06 to go in the third quarter. And excuse me, no free throws on the offensive foul. Backdoor to Smearbach. Now out to Howell. She'll dribble drive into the paint. No good. And she's going to get called for an over the back. .9 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And it'll be Wagger at the free throw line shooting 2. She'll make the first. And misses the back end. Wagger has done that twice. She has 2 points in the ball game. As Howell commits another foul, that's going to be her 4th personal foul. She's going to have to come to the bench, and Maddie Warburg going to come in to replace her. Wagger misses the front end of the bonus. And Wagger misses them both. Anderson with the rebound. Smearbach going to bring the ball up the court. Into the corner for Warburg. No good. Smearbach with the offensive rebound, though. Quick move back to the basket, and it's good off the glass. She now has 18 on the night. Final 5 seconds of the quarter here for Corvallis. And they're going to call a foul on the Panthers with 1.8 to go. Ellie Painter shooting 2, gets the first one to go. And the second one good as well. Painter makes a pair. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Panthers lead 55-29 as we head to the fourth and final quarter of play here at Dennis Murphy Court. You're listening to South Medford Lady Panthers basketball on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
Welcome you back. Lithia Superstore game of the night. The Panthers will have the basketball to open up the fourth quarter of play. They lead it by 26. They find Schmierbach down low, off the glass. It's good. She now has 20. Three-pointer there, good for McVeigh. Her first points of the ball game. Schmierbach again to the basket. And Schmierbach going to turn it over under the basket. Corvallis now on the other end. Jumper is good from Painter. Now has 6. Anderson for 3, no good. Bannister with the rebound for Corvallis. And that one off the top of the backboard. Into the ball game is Stella Voice for the Spartans. She will replace Olivia Bannister. Anderson going to try the 3, no good. Panthers hold on to the basketball. Good play by Warburg to keep it alive. Schmierbach for 3, no good. Warburg once again. Tried to throw it off of Katie Ruick. But that time Not able to do so. Panthers turn the ball over. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. South Medford by 23. In and out for Ruick. Anderson the rebound. Schmerbach all the way with the left hand, no good. Peyton Anderson the offensive rebound. Anderson thought about the three. Tried to feed it to Akpan and has the ball taken away. And that one's going to be out of bounds. McVeigh trying to find Ruick, but not able to complete the pass, and the Panthers will get it back. That is the 20th turnover of the game for Corvallis. And offensive rebound there by Akpan. She's fouled going back up, and she will go to the free throw line. That is the first team foul for Corvallis here in the fourth quarter. Personal foul goes against Lucy Smart. Akpan hits the front end. Substitutions for the Panthers. Taolani coming in along with Howe. And into the ball game for the first time tonight is Taryn Vassy. And Citrine Verret checks back in. So Akpan will stay out on the floor. Howell and Akpan, the only two starters on the floor for South Medford right now. Foul on the Panthers before the shot goes against Akpan. And a jump ball. Akpan tying up with it. Possession arrow pointing in Corvallis' direction, so they'll hold on to the basketball. Akpan going to come out. She gets a clap from the fans, and that might just be it for her tonight. 4:30 to go, and the Panthers are the 25-point lead. Howell is the only starter now on the floor for South Medford. Three-pointer here, off the front side of the rim there for Verret. And another turnover for Corvallis. 3:48 to play. Talwani has it stripped away. And going coast to coast is Ruick. She now has 8. And a good bucket there for Elise Richardson, and that's her first points of the ball game. So now Taryn Vassey, or Vassey, is the only Panther not in the scoring column tonight. See if we can get a bucket for her as she comes up with the steal. Powell with a tough shot, no good. And Taulani called for the foul. That's going to be her 5th personal. With 2:21 to go, she fouls out of the ball game. And another steal for South Medford. Mary Panzeri called on the foul for Corvallis. The Panthers will have it from under their own basket. Up and under, good for Peyton Anderson. She now has 5 on the evening. Coming up, it'll be the Know Your Role post-game show presented by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Going to recap some scoring, go over some of the leading performers in tonight's ball game. All coming up on the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game show. Visit travelmedford.org/Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better, and to learn about your sports ground where the West Coast comes to play. All coming up on the Know Your Role post-game show, where we help make sports fun again. And Vassey gets in on the scoring for the Panthers, and now all 10 players for South Medford have got their names in the books in the scoring column with that 2 points from Vassey. And the Panthers with a 27-point lead. And the Panthers, with the shot clock turned off, going to dribble this one out. 15 seconds to go. They're going to end up with the 27-point victory over the visiting Corvallis Spartans, the number 4 ranked 5A team in the state. And that'll do it. 67-40 the final. Coming up, it's the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game show Visit travelmedford.org and see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. Back right after this.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff. Bye, Mom. Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're going to do is you're going to take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your.
Welcome back, Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show. Visit travelmedford.org and search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. For Corvallis, we'll go over some scoring here. It's Robel with 8 on the evening, Wagger with 2, Voice with 2, Panzeri with 2, Katie Ruick had 8, Ellie Painter with 6, Parker Dewar with 9 on 3 3-pointers, Tatum McVeigh had 3. For Corvallis, it was the turnovers that killed them tonight. South Medford 5, 10, 15, 20, 23 forced turnovers tonight by the Panthers. 5, 10, 15, 16 of those. It resulted in a steal for South Medford. We mentioned it at the beginning of the game. They are one of the better defensive teams that any team will see this season. Tom Cole does a great job with this group of girls. For South Medford, every single player scored a bucket tonight. Elise Richardson had 2. Taulani had 4. Maddie Warburg had 2. Citrine Verre had 4. Sarah Schmerbach, the leading scorer for South Medford, she had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. She had 18, 20 on the evening for Schmerbach. Jordan Barlow had 2. Dylan Howell had 4, 6. Maya Nabasi Akpan had 13. Peyton Anderson with 5. And Taryn Vassy getting in on the scoring there at the end, getting every single player on the board tonight, had 2. And the Panthers take the victory over the visiting Corvallis Spartans 67-40. That's going to do it for tonight's broadcast. We'd like to thank everyone for tuning in and watching. We'd like to thank South Medford High School Athletic Director Patrick Grady for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on Table Rock Sports and tonight's broadcast. Special thanks to head coaches Dan Miller of Corvallis and Tom Cole for South Medford. Our next Table Rock Sports production will be Monday here at home at Dennis Murphy Court. The South Medford Lady Panthers are back at it. We'll have that call here on Table Rock Sports. And then Wednesday night, we will have Panther Wrestling. I'll have that call as well here on Table Rock Sports. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, South Medford 67, Corvallis 40. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Johnny McCoy, I'm Joseph Brett, saying thanks for watching and good night from Dennis Murphy Court here at South Medford High School in Medford, Oregon.